Hello Sassy Beauties, this is Katie. I'm a dating and relationship coach. I wanted to talk about how to stop feeling terrible when we're dating, and in particular online dating. So I want to talk about why this is. The issue with online dating isn't so much online dating, it's our expectations and our assumptions about dating when we go into online dating. Women don't really want to date, right? We just want to have someone in our life. We just want to have someone that we love, that we care about, and have them love and care about us. We want to kind of skip all the beginning stages, the middle stages, all the stuff leading up to having the relationship that we want. We kind of just want to skip all of that, and we just want the relationship. A lot of us go into online dating with this feeling that it's a chore. We don't really want to do it, but we feel like we have to do it in order to get what we want. If you're not getting any joy out of the journey or just the dating portion, your frustration will be coming through as you date. You'll be bringing along that feeling, that frustration into your dating experience. Is this you? Is this you? Are you saying to yourself, I don't want to do this, but I have to? Because chances are, if that's your story, that's your narrative, then you are going to create that experience as you date. You're not entering the experience being open, being present, being curious about what you're going to experience. You're going into it with judgment, with a negative judgment. Now, I'm sure you have reasons why, right? I'm sure you have lots of evidence to share with me to say why you're feeling negative about online dating. But I still want to offer that that is not as important as the fact that you still are bringing your judgment to your dating experience and influencing it negatively. That is the first thing that you have to pay attention to. What is your mindset going into it? Are you forcing it? Maybe even using willpower to do it, but you really don't want to do it. What is online dating? To me, online dating is simply a way to meet people. Okay, it's just to facilitate meeting people. And we can meet people in a variety of different ways. For example, you could go to a park and there just happens to be another person sitting on the park bench. He could start a conversation with you. You can respond to him and suddenly you're in a conversation. That is one way to meet people. And online dating is just another way where you meet people to have a conversation. Now, I want you to really think about this. What is the difference between you having a conversation with someone online versus having a conversation with someone that you've just met at a park? What is the difference? Okay, here's what I've noticed. When we go online and do online dating, it feels very much like we're going to an event. It's like we're doing a thing, right? And when we go to an event or we do a thing, we already are preparing our mind for a certain outcome, for a certain expectation that surrounds this event or thing. And even the word online dating has the word dating in it, okay? The word dating could bring up a lot of anxiety for a lot of people, okay? So that you got to keep that in mind. So when you're online dating, what is your expectations? Your expectation is everyone's on there because they're looking for something. They're wanting something. They're wanting someone, okay? Right? So you all have an agenda. Everyone online dating has an agenda. You have an agenda. The men that you talk to have an agenda. And instantly, you know you're going to be judged based on their agenda. And you know that you're probably judging men, right, when you're on there because you also have an agenda. That's really, really important to know. Versus when you're sitting at a park bench and you just happen to meet someone sitting next to you and start a conversation, there is none of that. Okay? You don't have any expectations that, you're not there to meet someone, to want something from someone, and you also don't expect them to be looking for you or want something from you. It is simply two people having a conversation at the park. Already you can see that a lot of our negative emotions that seem to arise from online dating is triggered or happen because of our expectations when we go into that experience. Okay, it's all about I should, he should, I should do this, he should do that. Well, these are our rule book for how people should behave in this special container we call online dating. If we're talking to someone online and we all have the common assumption that everyone's on there looking for someone, if a man is talking to you, you have it in your mind that he must want something from you, or he likes you and he wants something from you, or else he wouldn't be talking to you. It's like, if you know someone wants something from you and they're talking to you with that agenda, what is the emotion that is provoked? Most likely, it's not the best emotion. If you know someone wants something from you, chances are you're going to feel a bit pressured. Like, oh, I need to kind of like give them something. I need to be nice here. If they're wanting just sex from me and they're disrespecting me, then I need to set a boundary here. You need to be on the defensive because you have it in your mind that they want something. And depending on how you feel about what you think they want is going to be your reaction, how you feel about it. Maybe the feeling is anxiety. Do they want something? Or what if they don't want something? And you start questioning, like, if they were talking to me, that means they like me. If they're not talking to me, that means they don't like me. And then there's anxiety. There's like guessing at what their intentions are and what they really want. And is it something you're able to give? And is it not? And then we operate out of being pressured, being resentful, being anxious, being fearful, right? Wanting to guard, wanting to protect ourselves. All of this stuff starts to come up because of our thought that they want something from us. This is why online dating can seem very stressful, because of all the stuff that comes up. Now, why is this important? Why am I bringing all this up, right? Why is this important? Because if you took away the container, the online dating container, if you took away all the expectations that we naturally place on it, that, the common belief that everybody online is online dating because they want something, they want to find someone, they're single and looking for somebody. If you take all of that away, if you just drop the story, I should, he should, what do you have? You simply have two people having a conversation, just like if you just happen to meet them at the park in real life. Notice that when you drop the story and the expectations, everything feels so much lighter. There's not so much pressure on you now. Not so much the feeling like I have to perform or I have to figure out what he wants from me. I have to protect myself. There's none of that. It's just two people having a conversation, and you simply want to approach your online dating experience this way. Because why would you want to do that? Because it feels so much lighter, so much easier than going into it feeling like you need to protect yourself. Can be truly that simple if you just drop the expectation of the story. And one last thing I wanted you to just think about is, what exactly is a rejection for you? Like, how are you defining rejection for you? Is it when a man stops talking to you? Is that a rejection for you? Is it when he simply fails to take his profile down from the dating site and he's leaving his options open? Is it when he tells you he doesn't want a relationship with you? When do you find yourself feeling rejected? When does that happen? Like, how are you defining it? I think it's really important for us to start paying attention to our own personal definition of what rejection is, because it's a little bit different for everybody. And once you find out yours, then I simply want you to be aware of it and then ask yourself, is this how I want to define rejection? Is that how I want it to be? Okay? Is it serving me to define it this way, to look at it this way? And I think that if you really played around with looking at online dating and dating in general in a slightly different way and bring it down to the simplest form it could be, two people having a conversation, it takes a lot of pressure off, and it can actually be something that you could enjoy, truly. So if you like this video, please like me, leave me some comments below, let me know your thoughts, and I'll be back with another video real soon. Bye.